Being present in my body and in my mind opens up a ton of possibilities for me. It makes it so much easier to hear God and to feel and experience his love flowing through my life. Being present can lend a lot of help towards helping my frontal lobe function optimally. My frontal lobe is the part of my brain responsible for logic, impulse control, um, problem solving, so many things. So when we get to a place where we're either acting out in an addiction or reeling in tornado brain or in a rage because of our betrayal trauma, those are signs that we are not grounded in the present moment, and understandably so, especially for the betrayal. It's understandable that being present feels scary and difficult, but we are urged over and over and over in scripture, right, to stay in the present moment, to forget what lies behind, to move forward. It's pretty much impossible to do that when you're reeling from trauma. And the scripture also talks about the need for us to be, when we are brokenhearted, to experience healing and freedom and release and binding up our hearts. And I wish this was a quick process, but the reality is it is not. Learning how to ground is not going to stop you from struggling with unwanted sexual behavior, and it's not going to just completely solve your betrayal trauma. However, it is a really important tool that can help you to stay focused on the work at hand. It can help you have clarity in making the right decisions to protect yourself, making the right decisions about the therapists you need to hire, the groups you need to join, the different decisions that you need to make to protect your children, etc. Grounding exercises can be varied, and not everyone will work for every person every time. In fact, if you do some more calming grounding exercises and you find yourself feeling just completely flooded by really overwhelming emotions or thoughts, you are not alone, and there's nothing wrong with you. You are probably traumatized, and you may need some more support. You may need a person with you to try some different grounding strategies, or you may benefit from more physically active grounding strategies instead of the more calming breathing based ones. For example, in my last episode, I talked about just getting outside and taking a walk. And there's so many reasons why that can be very grounding and regulating. If you're not down for a sweat fest with your running shoes on, you can also go outside and put your feet in the grass. Now, I am recording this in January in Indiana, and we are in the Arctic blast. So I don't recommend this if you're listening to this episode and it's freezing cold, but it will get warm again. I keep telling myself that. And in the warmer months, putting your feet in the literal grass, breathing in the air, listening to the birds, going through all 5 of your senses can be amazing.